One of the ways to build relationships with your Twitter friends is to reply directly to comments or questions they include in their updates. You do this with what's called an @reply. An @reply follows a specific format that is recognized by the Twitter server. It starts with the character and is immediately followed by the Twitter user's account name. So an @reply to our sample account would begin with @flyingmair, and an @reply to my personal account would begin with @mlanger. You can see some examples here. So for example, here's one over here, and another one over here, that's to us. And another example here. Actually, right here is an @reply. This is just referring to a person. I should point out the difference here. An @reply has to start with the in the person's name. If it just contains the person's name, it's referring to that person. Okay, there's a difference there. When Twitter sees an @reply, it does two things. It codes it so that the @reply text is a link to the user's profile page. This makes it easy for other Twitter users to learn more about the person you're replying to. It also puts a copy of the update in the @replies tab of your Twitter account. This makes it easy to find and possibly reply to everyone who has replied directly to you. So for example, if I look under @replies here, I'll see all the @replies that we've gotten. People sending messages directly to us here, this account. This is the person who sent the message, and this is my @reply. This is my name here of our account. So it's @flyingmair. And the same thing in this case, I sent a message to the sample account here, flyingmair. Go back to the home page. Now there are two ways to compose an @reply, by using tools in the timeline or manually. Let's take a look at each method. Suppose you want to reply to an update. When you point to the update, a reply arrow appears. So for example, maybe I want to reply to this message here, and this little arrow here, this is the reply button. So when I click this arrow, what happens is it automatically inserts the name of the person I'm replying to in the update box. Now, of course, if I knew the account name, all I have to do is type in the @ symbol and then type in the name in a space. So that's just another way to do it. So those are the two different ways. After the @ symbol and the name appear in here, I can then follow that up with the text of my update. So for example, I might say, "Glad you enjoyed the event." Because the comment here is saying that I went to the Buckeye event and it was great and all that. So this is my reply to him. I'm going to click reply. And that gets added to the timeline, and it's also put into the @replies box for this person. There are a few things to keep in mind about @replies. First, if an @reply is properly prepared, it will go into the timeline of the person it is addressed to, even if that person doesn't follow you. Second, an @reply is public. It goes into the public timeline and can be read by anyone. If you want to reply privately, you need to send a direct text message, and I show you how to do that in another video. Third, you can control whether @replies that are sent to the people you follow but are not addressed to you appear in your personal timeline. Remember, your timeline includes all of the updates sent by the people you follow, but @replies are different. There's a Twitter notify setting that you can toggle to determine how @replies not addressed to you appear, and I explain how to set that option in another video. So as you can see, @replies make it possible to participate in a public conversation with other Twitter users. Use them as you see fit to become a more engaging part of the Twitter community.